we're going to go save Wuthering Waves. How's that sound? Do you guys want to save Wuthering Waves with me? Okay, so Wuthering Waves version 2.7 Playstyle Faction Survey. Alright, quit. We did it. We saved Wuthering Waves. So far, how would you rate your overall experience with Wuthering Waves 2.7 Dawn Breaks and Dark Tides? New content in version 2.7 includes new main quests. Is that it? I'm going to be honest. Somewhat dissatisfied. Okay, here's a 7-hour quest. So here's a 7-hour fantastic quest to really bring home a finale. In a patch that lasts like 6 weeks. For 7 hours. Bear in mind, this is on my thoughts and opinions. It's on my thoughts and opinions. You might disagree. That's perfectly fine. Just know that if you don't agree with me, you are factually wrong. Okay? Because it's my video. Basically, your experience in the current version has satisfied you with the following. Well, I'm very satisfied with the story. Exploration, like, yeah, flight's cool. Actually, no, you know what? I'm dissatisfied. Flight's cool, but that's the only thing that's cool. Amateur visuals. Yeah, I mean, the areas look great, and then you got, like, the areas of like Dark Tide look fantastic. But there's not really anything much there. Like, you've seen it once. There's not really anything to go back. There's no changing landscape features. Like, imagine Murmur's Town, except it shifts every now and then to, like, change form. Kind of like that. Asking a lot much. Asking too much? Yeah, probably. Music and sound effects. Honestly, pretty fucking banger. But it is pretty fucking banging. Basic experience in the current version has to do the following. So, Chuyin, I believe I'm saying that now, right? He's got... I would be very satisfied with his visuals. They're really fucking cool. Galbraina's is a bit more down this side. So we're going to go there. And here's the big issue, right? Let me just preface this now. I forgot to do this at the start, but we're doing it now. Sometimes I've answered a survey, and there was like 5 questions. Other times there was a lot more. My big gripe right now, is I'm very worried what's going to happen is they're going to ask me, okay, what did you like? Explain why you liked it. And then I'll go, okay, what were you dissatisfied with? What didn't you like? And I'm not going to ask me to explain it. I'm just going to go like, okay, you disliked it. Cool. Moving on. Like, no, let me tell you why I don't like this thing. Performance optimizations. I have no idea what that means. Resonator building. I mean, they added a new thing, but I'm also not stupid. Combat. Here it is. Here's the crash. You know what? I need to hide this. I need to rant about this. That's how we do combat. I'm going to go unable to rate, and here's why. I can go in the overworld. I can kill things before doing a full rotation. So it dies before I can see the full extent of the character's kits and the synergy. I can go into Tower University, except I've already done it. Going back there is just going, you know what, there is literally nothing else to play in a big backlog catalogue of games that I go, do you know what? No. I could do Wimpy Wastes, but, you know, same issue with TOA. There's just combat. I'm unable to rate it because what fucking combat? Now you might say, oh, but it's a mobile game. It's a feature of a mobile game. You could do combat on mobile too. Unless I'm wrong here, any mobile players want to be like, you know, I just log in and walk around. That's my gameplay. Next page. Base your experience in the current version. How satisfied are you with the following? Events and challenges. Fucking very dissatisfied. There's fuck all to do. Co-op? What co-op? That's another video, by the way. Co-op fucking sucks in every single game. Not just gacha, just in general. Co-op fucking sucks. UI design. I have no... What the fuck do you mean UI design? It's the same as every other game. What do you think of the amount of playable content in version 2.7 Dawn Breaks login event? A second login event. An AFK flight simulator. An AFK fucking combat simulator. And a combat photo shoot that goes in and goes, do these very specific things. It's just too short. There's no... I've been in it for like, what? 5 minutes? The fact they thought, you know what? We got ample content. People are gonna love logging in for like 7 days and doing fuck all. We're gonna log in for 5 seconds, click the reward and go, alright, we're done now. Cool. Fuck off. Have you completed the following main quests? Why is that a question? Yeah. That's the fucking main content of the patch. Why wouldn't I finish that? Okay, here's the thing. I am actually very satisfied with that. The story isn't the issue. Oh, what's this? This is combat is hard on mobile. It is. That's why I moved to PC. I don't see much Wuthering Waves in your lives. Do you know why that is, Crimson? Do you know why there is not much Wuthering Waves whenever I'm live? What would I do? What would I do in Wuthering Waves? You log in, fab. Here's how a normal Wuthering Waves live stream would go, for me at least. I log in. I wonder, where the fuck can I get echo level up material? Oh, I can't. Oh, that's it then. I'll go and play Limbus Company, where there's actual shit to do. I'll go play Honkai Star Rail, or I'll play ZZZ. That must be a really big insult to the Wuthering Waves community. Like, imagine that. Someone goes, oh hey, have you played the latest Wuthering Waves patch? Nah, I was playing ZZZ. I know somewhere fucking Saint Tonetas is having a hemorrhage because someone's just said, wait, ZZZ over Wuthering Waves? Yes, I'm aware that he does not like that game. And do you know what? Fair play. There are some complaints I'd have with it too. What do you do on Star that's not in Woo Woo? Goon. No. if I said look at Sparkle, would you not question me about that? Honestly, though, what do you do in Star that's not in Woo Woo? Currency Wars. In fact, yeah, that's a good one actually. I don't much play time. I just play my favorite game. Exactly. Currently, Wuthering Waves is my favorite game at the moment. But I can't do anything. And the things I can do, I'm locked behind not being able to level up materials for, what's his name, Chuyon. But to answer your question, Sparkle, what do you do on Star that's not in Woo Woo? Currency Wars, a brand new, brand spanking, permanent endgame mode that is really fucking fun. Exactly, fair. At least they're doing stuff. It's like, okay, for all the complaints Star Rail do, like the new Relic event. In fact, just some of the new Relics, some of the new changes they've done, the new, like, quality of life features are so fucking nice. And for all its complaints, for all Star Rail's complaints that I've got with it, and other people have, at least they're doing something. Back to this though, yeah, I'm very satisfied. I did following aspects of main quest, Act 2, Dawn Breaks and Dark Tide. Story content, plot and world building. Overall satisfied. Visual presentation, satisfied. Once again, it's not a... Okay, I was actually very satisfied with that. Especially, we need more of a Galbrainer sequence at the end. But we're adding this, right? I'll do the following aspects. It was perfect. Well, not perfect, but like... It was just so... You notice how I'm not going over here? Audio design was fucking sick. Characterization. Probably that. Well, actually, no. But, once again, the story you'll see all the satisfied. What is the main quest? Those naturally. Rover played a significant role in the story. When doesn't he? Motherfucker is the story. In fact, bro, he is the story. That's cool. Okay, that was pretty nice. And someone after was to highlight the charm of each character. No, I think that needed more. I think we needed a lot more of the actual characters interacting and without Rover being there. Like, I would see Ayuno and Augusta separately. Like they did in like the 2.5 teaser and 2.6. It was Augusta, Ayuno were like the main focus when they had conversations together, and Rover was just on the outside. Like before he came in. We needed more of that. We needed more like Carlotta Zanni, like Brant Rochier, or hell, like Brant talking to Carlotta. Like, you know what I mean? We need less Rover interactions. We just need the characters interacting without Rover's presence being the catalyst for that. The gameplay and cutscenes mesh together well and improves immersion. Honestly, yeah, that's true. What do you mean narrative hints? What do you mean narrative hints? Chuyon was just basically shoved in there randomly, being like, hey, by the way, here's character. What do you mean upcoming character? He just... Okay, hey, by the way, new guy. Honestly, background music, yeah. So it features characters and music. Obvious. Yeah, this was... your Avengers Assemble moment. Remember dialogue scenes? You know what? Yeah. A logical. Full over. Fresh hints throughout the story build. Excellent. What fresh hints? Okay, voice acting. Yeah, fucking. No complaints. That's top 2. Builds into quests such as orchestration are interesting. I don't really care. I don't really want the lore and step to your game. Sure. Alright. Which character's performance in the storyline is captivating? Well, Ayuno. Okay, where's Looper? Bechdel test specific. Yeah, basically, yeah. Lupo, fucking where? Couch out, he's not even there. Galbraith, absolutely. I don't care for Cristoforo. Cartafia, peak. That being said, she wasn't really in the story, was she? I mean, I gotta say Brant because I'm a fucking Brant lover. Leviathan, oh my god. I did not expect Leviathan. Abby, I love Abby. I'm just saying it, I love Abby. You say all this, but they weren't fucking anywhere. Like, oh, here's Showkeeper. She doesn't even say anything. Here's the thing. They keep saying, like, which character's performance in the story is captivating? Yes, these characters were captivating. These characters were captivating. Now, let me tell you which ones weren't and why they weren't. And I'm worried the second I click next page, we're gonna just go, okay, we're done now. In fact, we're almost fucking done. What did I just fucking say? I just fucking said, let me tell you which characters I'm dissatisfied with, which weren't captivating. No, you don't have to. Just let us know what you liked. Let me tell you what I don't fucking like. Who needs competition when you can just ruin your own game? You don't see fucking Limbus Company doing this. Because it's about the fight with Frodo, you're like, doing it. How's I know you win a fight? Honestly, I'm very sad. That was a good ass fight. And the fight is replayable. How's I know the Beholder's Vision? Oh my god, yes. We need more of this. We absolutely need more of this. Not just with Galbraith, but anything. How did you know you can find Galbraith and said, why is this on the survey? More effective yet it barely comes... Exactly, Spaggle. Negative feedback tends to be more effective yet it barely comes up in surveys. I've got some negative feedback right fucking now. What's the point of this? Oh, did you know you can find Galbraith at the end? It's like, yes. Because I'm exploring because there's nothing to fight. Let me tell you the game about who I hate. Go on, Sparkle. Cook. Do you know what as well? We're gonna play. You're goddamn right we do. Do you know what the worst thing is? It's like you can do this with any character. I swear to God, if the next question is, did you know you can find Carlotta and Cartafia? Yes, I was aware. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Why is this feature not satisfactory? Here's the issue I've got. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Here's one of the many issues I've got right now. Why are you asking me why this feature wasn't satisfactory about a brief 2 minute sequence with a character at the end of a quest? Why is this the thing they're focusing on? Why not tell me like, okay, here's how you can maybe improve the story so it's no longer like an 8 out of 10, it's a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. It's how you can implement characters in the future and, you know, bring up more excitement for upcoming patches and characters naturally further down the line. Why is it, oh yeah, you could talk to Galbraith. Are you happy with that? Yes, I'm happy with that. I'm talking to a woman. But also, they're focused on the wrong thing. Okay. Why is this feature not satisfactory? Yeah, Junior, what does it add to my experience? What does me interact with a Galbraith and go, hey, this game is peak now? That's how you spell this. I don't know how to fucking spell. I mean, so thingy. That would be sad if you know, like, fuck off. Yeah, well, prepare to be sad. And not combat events, combat in general. Because everything dies too quick. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Yes, I'm aware. Hold up. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're gonna go through that again. Alright, awkward cut here while we go through what fucking again. I want to go back to the next question. I really wanted to copy and paste what I've done. Oh, wait a minute. I know you're upset, but can we take a moment to hydrate because he's in place? Yeah, true. Here's what's funny though. They've given me a new survey. Which is fucking fast. That's fascinating, actually. You know what? Let's answer this one. Surely there's more meaningful, worthwhile questions like this one. Have you already obtained the following resonators? Yes, because this is the fucking content. Yeah, I've already obtained them both. The following resonators. Honestly, I'm unable to rate Queen, but I'm satisfied with Galbraith. Who the fun aspects? Social media, fucking unable. Hold up. Voiceover quality. I don't know what you're saying. I'm going to be honest. Combat design, I was satisfied. Meta performance, unable to rate because I can't build him. Because, first of all, where are my tacit fields to get the Echo XP materials, but also to get worthwhile echoes? Fucking, I don't know. Organization, what fucking personality? He's bland. Sound effects, unable to rate. Visual details, satisfied, I guess. Which means you're fucking somewhat dissatisfied because I'm like, yeah, whatever. Because what would I use him on? The combat that is barely existent. Yeah, like, I've got him, but what am I going to use him on? Overworld mobs that die in like 5 seconds? New experience, how difficult is the massive... I've not tried him yet. Mutate, I've not got the weapon yet. Okay, so overall satisfaction, fucking unable to rate because I don't know. Visual designs, sure it looks cool. Meta performance, unable to rate because I've not tried it yet. Description, fucking unable to rate because I don't fucking know what it is. Do you like the feature where a main quest is included in the second half of a new version? For instance, this is actually a good one. There's no things with good on it. Yeah, exactly, we want you to good, alright. This is a good question, actually. It's hard to say. It is hard to say. Hopefully, they're going to ask me, why is it hard to say? Okay. Let me tell you why I believe this right now. So, do you like the feature? That tells me that one of two things. One, they have no faith in the story, so they're trying to patch it over, where they'll go, okay, here's part 1 with some events, here's part 2 of another event. If you have it like 1 right now, it tells me you have no faith in the rest of the patch. You don't want people to come in for the story. That's what it tells me, at least. Okay, why do you like this feature? Okay, that's a good one. I'm going to go to my go-to response here. So, bear with me while I just, type this. And what do you guys think? Are you guys happy with that? It's really awkward. I can't move my pinky really that much. So... that's why I would have state the guide to get the game. Yeah, me too. With this blank grey. I have no idea. Yeah, Crimson, I've got no idea. But yeah, I've made videos about this before. And God forbid, Kuro Games, you know what? I'm going to leave it like that, because I've made videos about this before. And if Kuro Games actually cared, they'd watch how other people feel, rather than just looking at words on a survey. Go out and watch like a 7 to 10 minute video about why someone didn't like the story. Because I think that's a lot more meaningful. It's okay. It's okay, we're not going to crash out. We're not going to crash out. Alright, enough focus on why my hand is all fucked up. Let's go back to the hate train. Why the fuck? Which of the following quest game of do you remember and find enjoyable? And here's the thing. Go ahead, I'm going to put none of the above, right? I'm going to press none of the above. What do you reckon the next question is? Which of the following quests did you not find enjoyable? Alright, let's see. Okay, I mean, that's kind of the same thing. What type of content would you like to see? Combat-based content. What's your experience in the game so far? Do you have any additional feedback or suggestions? Ain't no way you're asking me this. Okay, you know what? Firstly, go out and watch. I put it in all caps again, my bad. Go out and watch some content by CCs, i.e. to get a feel on how players really feel, instead of words on a form you can misconstrue the meaning of. I could guarantee the devs ain't reading all the feedback. Exactly. You know what? Secondly, actually read your feedback. Stop asking what we liked and start asking what we didn't like more. You know what? This is our feedback form right now. Anybody want to do this? We read the bits that come up, and a lot of people talk about. They probably have feedback summarized group together. Okay, cool. So they don't actually read it. That's what I've got from your comment, Sparkle. The devs don't actually read it. They're just kind of like, you know what? Let's screw it up, shall we? Let's put in the algorithm let's use the AI algorithm we've concocted to go. Okay, what do people like about the game? It doesn't matter what they don't like. Just what are they happy with? Let's really focus on that. More combat-based features. Maybe a new endgame mode like HSR have recently done with currency wars. Let's be honest, the game needs a new endgame mode. I believe this is like a bi-monthly thing. So Wuthering Waste has like, I think 12 days left, or like, it's not bi-weekly thing. Maybe go back to bi-weekly resets of TOA and Wuthering Waste. Wait, hold up, better yet. Look, there's no maybe about it. Go back. Here's the big one. Here's the big one for me. Stop releasing 2 new characters a patch. I hate this. I hate when games do this. They do it all the time, where it's like, okay, here's 2 new characters you probably should get to help. Thankfully, Wuthering Wastes has a nice power balance. Where Galbraith was like the next big DPS, right? But she's not insanely fuck-busted. She's nice and strong, but Gian is still clearing, sometimes even better than she is. I like having a new character. Filova's patch was the best patch for picking up characters. Purely because it was, here's Filova. She's the only new character. And that was it. It was nice, it was simple. It just felt good. And you know what? 6. Seriously. Add more uses for combat. And not the shitty AFK stuff like Solaris. I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called Solaris something. Solaris event of 2.7. I mean, actual combat you have to engage with the game for. Which are 100 more Guna content. Yeah, like, look at Chisa, right? I guarantee 2.8, the highlight is going to be, okay, Chisa released. Okay, what's to do there? It's like, I don't know, look, go on Reddit and, you know, Rule 34 it, I guess. Because that'll be it. Okay, I'm losing my voice a little bit, so we're going to submit. We've done it. We've successfully finished and saved Wuthering Waves. Now, just to add on a little bit more, but just add a little bit more. If we leave this, and you know what, I can show you this. Like, look at Luca, right? That's really fun. Now, if I waited to the overworld and did a combo like that, the enemies would most likely be dead before I got a chance to swap to Changli. Better yet, what was it called? Oh, Slava Soldier. That was it. No, I think the final wave is. I think the Goon is fine. I'm just annoyed that there's nothing. I said it before and I'll say it again. Who needs competition to kill your game when you're perfectly capable of doing that yourself? Look at Genshin. Everyone always says, oh, this is going to be the next Genshin killer. The only thing that can kill Genshin is Genshin. And they're doing a pretty fucking fantastic job. Look at Natlan. In fact, here's just some proof. I showed this before and I'll show it again. If we go over to Twitch Tracker, look at that. Look at the dramatic dip off since July. We're going to Steam. It's currently at its lowest. It's at its lowest player count. And do you know why? Trion's release, Galbraith's release, Ayuno's release, Augusta's release. 3 months. I believe that's Augusta's release. You know, I'm drawing a blank. It probably was. Because nothing else would explain why this just spikes up like this. And it happens all the time. Like, don't listen to me rant about this, because clearly I'm passionate. I like the game. I don't want the game to, you know, be shit. I want the game to be good. I want people to enjoy the game. But right now, I can't recommend playing Wuthering Waves, because if I'm not enjoying the game, I'm not going to sit here and lie and go, hey, you might enjoy it. You might feel like me and go, well, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at him not having really that much fun. Look at other people. The data speaks for itself. That's all I got to say. Like, I can go here, I can rant and rave and talk about it. Play the game yourself, and you'll see, and you will experience. You might think differently. You might be like, no, I'm still enjoying it. Hey, good for you. I'm not. And it's getting really difficult. Here's the worst thing, right? Here's the worst thing. You might be thinking, oh, you're saying this because you can't make any content about the game. I can think of plenty of content to do about this game. I can crank out so many videos right now. I just have no reason to, because who gives a fuck? Genuinely, who gives a fuck? Who's going in and going, oh yay, another Wuthering Waves video. I can't wait to watch Solaris Soldier events. Nobody. I don't know. I'll go with a blindfolded Trion runs in TOA solo. There's an idea. How about I try Galbraith in a non-fusion team? Like, it's there. You can do it, but who gives a fuck? The devs? Clearly not. That's why we're in this fucking position. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next rant. Stay refreshing. Even the ads, but exactly, even this. This is the best part about this event. Look at how cool it looks. Even this. Which, honestly, I would love this as, like, a background. That'd be really cool. Right, if someone can remove this, like, all this, and just have this background, please hit me up, because I would love that. But yeah, seriously, stay refreshing. We're editing the video. I'm getting too heated. Peace.